Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Hey, give me some of it. Okay, all right, I'm going. The Journey, the Tilton Girls, take one.
My favorite moments ever as a father was the moment she made the A-team.
They would always push me and my friends as well.
Their authenticity and integrity that they were able to do everything with.
I still struggle with a little bit, just like the confidence, like knowing that I'm in a different environment.
Could not be more proud of you, Justice, and of you, Remini.
It's gonna be a roast here.
No, it's not a roast. Ocean, and it was hard. Don't tell anybody that.
And action.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. We help players develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills, receiving and finishing from different situations such as volleys, headers, one touch, and off the dribble, with and without pressure. In addition, we help players increase their speed of play, dominate with their off-the-ball movement, awareness of space, defenders, and teammates. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, as well as large groups and team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country. We've also developed one of the most detail-oriented training programs to help out players. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. For more information, visit our website, evolutionperformancetraining.com, or text or call 248-818-3943.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Now, Worrell has has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate! Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Basecamp Fitness Troy opening up this March will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Basecamp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
We watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network!
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Back to Beatrial. He'll take a shot and he'll bear it! And then he'll fire it from Billows and it'll go in! Good work as this one by Henry. Oh, good save by Jasinski. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one and that's gonna go in! Oh, then both goals so far. He'll fire one and that's a wonderful save opportunity. That's missed. Oh, it's Stone! And the Bellows should keep fighting, looking for goal number 2. Cuts it inside, shot, and that goes in. Going. Now he'll fire one now from distance, and that is in! What a strike by Ben Maher. Hello, everybody, and welcome here into Runkle High School, Runkle Field, Sterling Heights, Stevenson, Utica Ford. We are here on this Friday evening as Utica Ford, Henry Ford II welcomes in Fraser Ramblers in this Mac White matchup live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. My name's Jonathan Turner alongside Lexi Ayala, her first time making her debut here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Welcome in.
All the cheering, like that was just for me. What great timing. Thank you.
As we are in one of the best press boxes of all of Macomb County, especially with the public address announcer here calling goal after every goal. So we're excited to have that here tonight. And we're excited to have you along for the ride here. A Mac White matchup as Utica Ford welcoming in Fraser High School on this Friday evening. Now, looking at both these teams, we'll take a look at them here in a second. We were here this past Wednesday, Alexi, and we saw Utica Ford. They started off a little slow. It was 1-1 at halftime against Sterling Heights Stevenson, their crosstown and cross-field rivalry. But they opened it up the floodgates in the second half, scoring 6 goals, making it 7-1.
Absolutely crazy. That first half had me a little confused. Definitely. Utica Ford, especially winning their conference last year, I was surprised, but they just had to get in their groove. Second half, they came out what we're used to seeing.
As we take a look now here at Utica Ford and look at their profile, they played 4 games so far this season. They've got 2 wins, 2 losses. They won that game obviously on Wednesday 7-1. They finished last year 13-2-3 and finished first in the Mac White. So, they're a good start to their season and starting off right with that first win in league play.
A lot of big expectations for this team, too, because they do have a good handful of senior starters, so they're going to look to them for the leadership.
That they are, as we'll now take a look here at Fraser and the Ramblers, as we'll put them on your screen now. They've also played 4 games. They have 1 win, though, 3 losses. They beat Warren Cousino 5-0, but they've lost 3 in a row after that first win. They finished last year 8-4 and finished 4th in the Mac White. They have a hill to climb, but it's still early here in the season, only 4 games in.
Fraser with definitely a different setup within their roster. Not as much experience as many seniors. They do have a handful of them still that start and provide that for them. However, we're going to see some freshman starters out of this team, some promising young talent.
There we are. We'll take a look now here at the Mac White and their current standings here. Again, both teams have only played 1 game Mac play. This is a Mac White matchup, so this will count here towards medals towards the end of the season. Grosse Pointe South, Utica Ford all have their first wins of the season, and you can see the rest of the table there. L'Anse Creuse, Stevenson, Chippewa Valley, and Fraser all have lost their first game in the Mac. So chance here tonight for both these teams to again make a statement for Utica Ford, go up 2-0 on the season. Fraser get their first win, and they can come in here and take care of some business.
Yeah, these standings could look unrecognizable in a couple weeks just with how competition shakes out, games being won, big upsets. You never know what can happen in high school soccer.
That is right. So we got a good game here coming up tonight. Outside today, 84 degrees and sunny. Next week looks like it might be 50 degrees and possible snow. So let's take advantage of it here tonight.
Crying inside.
But either way, a beautiful night for soccer. It's Friday night. It's high school girls soccer live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Don't go anywhere. When we come back from break, we'll get you the starting 11s, national anthems, and so much more. Right back.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our Founders Rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back here into Runkle Field here on this Friday evening. We mentioned it was 84 degrees today and sunny. Now it's a little cloudy, which is nice because in this press box facing the west, that means the sun isn't as blistering as it was on Wednesday evening. And Lexi, you weren't here for that, so you did not experience.
I heard how much of a struggle it was on the broadcast. I was tuning in.
it was a struggle. We oftentimes when we go into press boxes and anyone asks us our opinion, we say east-facing press box, air conditioning, and really wide open, wide windows.
Yes.
And we do have some of that here in the press box in Runkle Field. But
you did bring your sunglasses, though.
I did.
Today.
I do. I always have my sunglasses on, even when it's shady outside. So, but we have a good one here tonight. It's a MAC White League game, and anytime you have a league matchup, anything can happen. And I'm a firm believer that anything can happen. We saw it last night, for example. Rochester Adams went out and played against Clarkston. Rochester Adams in the OAA Red, they took on a Clarkston team that had lost both of their opening league games by big numbers, 4-0 against Stony Creek and then 5-0 against Rochester. And then they come in and beat them 2-1. So anything can happen on a league night in soccer, and you only have to play these teams once.
Period, point blank. When it's league, it's conference time. There's just a lot more chips on the table. It might not be your main rival, but everybody is a rival in these games.
Everybody's a rival, and again, it's going to be a great night. And we saw it this past Wednesday. Again, it was a 1-1 game at halftime, and then the floodgates opened up. We're going to talk about Emma Lau here tonight. She scored 3 goals. She had a hat trick in that game. Madison Bettis will not be here tonight. She's off taking care of some potential college opportunities for herself. So fantastic news for her. But she had 2 goals and a number of assists on Wednesday. So. They have some firepower there on Utica Ford. We have yet to see what Fraser can do. We have not covered them yet this season.
Bettis is probably the main name I heard you guys call on Wednesday night. So I'm really interested to see the next woman up mentality on this team and how they adjust without her in this game.
No question about it. We're 7 minutes and 36, 34, 33 away here from the start of this game. Well, at least national anthem, player announcements. So don't go anywhere. We come back, we'll give you your starting 11s and so much more. You're watching high school girls soccer live right here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. 4 places, all the same thing. We'll be back. Other side of the break. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Hey, give me some of it. Okay, all right, I'm going. The Journey, the Tilton Girls, take one.
My favorite moments ever as a father was the moment she made the A-team.
They would always push me and my friends as well.
Their authenticity and integrity that they were able to do everything with.
I still struggle with a little bit, just like the confidence, like knowing that I'm in a different environment.
I could not be more proud of you, Justice, and of you, Remini.
We're gonna be a roast here.
No, it's not a roast.
Motion, and it was hard. Don't tell anybody that.
And action.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan. Welcome back here in the Runkle Field. See a picture there of Fraser goalkeeper Hannah Ritchie on this Friday evening. We're almost ready here for game time. 4 minutes, 9 seconds. The high school soccer rules state that players are entitled to 20 minutes on the field if they choose to take it. That's the maximum in between varsity games. So, but they chose 10, and that's one of those things that the coaches have to decide together, as well as with the personnel here at high school. Some things that are different between the high school game and let's say the youth, maybe the college game. College has their own rules as well as far as how much time players can be on the field and timelines to follow. So it's not like youth soccer, where youth soccer is free reign. A lot of things can happen in a youth soccer game. So, but let's do this, Alexi. Let's get into the starting 11s here for both these teams. We're going to start with the away team here tonight. We'll put this one on the screen now, and Fraser starters. There they are.
Fraser, we got, like you just mentioned, goalkeeper Hannah Ritchie. We got a defense/midfielder in Caitlin Fraser. Another defense mid in Delaney Barr, along with Jenna Del Monta. And then to round that out, it's Francesca Sainz. Over into our other 2-3 mids, it's Mary Jackson, Claire Wise, and Lorelli Logan. Following out with our forwarding attackers, Mary Sager and Mary Jackson.
There you go. Now let's take a look here at the starting 11 here for the Utica Ford.
Utica Ford, we have goalkeeper Caitlin Cadret, Kylie Pfeiffer, Emma Lau, Martina Paluzza. Is that correct?
Palazzolo.
Thank you, Palazzolo. I appreciate that.
You're
Maria
welcome.
Sorrentino, Lila Earl, T. Redding, Michaela Mazza, and Alexandria Allen.
Well, there you go. There's the starting 11s. Fraser, again, this is their fourth. They're going in their fifth game. They are 1-3 coming into this game. And we talked earlier about Utica being 2-2, getting that win, their first win here of the season. First win in the league play here this past Wednesday against Sterling Heights Stevenson. So we have about 2 minutes to go here before all the announcements start here at Runkle Field.
Talk about our lineup here tomorrow. We got a doubleheader tomorrow. Tomorrow we're out at Troy Athens High School as they welcome in Macomb, Dakota. Troy Athens ranked number 6 in the state. And then tomorrow night we're out in Dearborn for our UPSL game of the week. That game it was between Cedars FC, who won the spring Midwest East Conference last year in a penalty shootout over Detroit United, who won it in the fall. And they'll be playing United West tomorrow night at 6 p.m. the kickoff from Dearborn Fortson High School. So big matchup here, tomorrow night, and that's our doubleheader. And then the high school ranking show coming up Sunday at 8 p.m. So a lot going on here this weekend here on the network, and we're excited to bring you all that action. So Lexi, something we always do as part of our broadcast, whenever we interview anybody, players, coaches, it doesn't matter. We always ask two important questions. They're the most important questions we think that are in the business.
Of course.
The first one is, what is your favorite food? Very, very important to know what that is.
It is. I mean, food is it's the life of everything, the heart of all that we know. But my heart lies with the tacos.
Heart lies with the tacos.
That's where my heart is at. My mom makes the best homemade tortillas in the world, and then my dad whips up the rest, and I just get to do the eating part. So I love that for me.
Well, there you go, and I mean that's fantastic. I love tacos. We were just talking about the pre-broadcast conversation about like when I was in Catalina here a few weeks ago, and I got off. We were waiting to go on the ferry that takes you to Catalina Island. In Long Beach, and they had a food truck that had authentic Mexican and Spanish tacos, street food. It was fantastic.
Everything.
Because I just eaten, the Delta, those biscuit taco, the cookies.
The little cookies.
Oh, they're so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Good. I dip them in my coffee. I get the little coffee with the little biscuits. Yup.
So when we talk about that. Favorite food? It's true. Tacos are very good. So then let's talk.
Wait. What's your favorite though? What's your favorite?
My favorite. I mean, if you had to put me on my last meal ever would be a well cooked fillet with lobster tail.
My last meal ever may also be that, but I'm gonna eat tacos most often.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna step aside. We'll continue this conversation, but we're gonna hand it over to the public address announcer here at Runkle Field for this matchup, and the announcements and national anthem coming your way.
Number 0, Elena Lentin. Number 1, Hannah Ritchie. Number 2, Caitlin Fraser. Number 5, Delaney Barr. Number 6, Jenna Delamonte. Number 9, Emma Wengler. Number 11, Francesca Sines. Number 12, Mary Sager. Number 14, Mary Jackson. Number 17, Claire Wise. Number 18, Megan Hodge. Number 19, Megan Chevalier. Number 20, Megan Smith. Number 21, Lorelei Logan. Number 22, Danica Domenicucci. Reverend Coach 5, Michael Leon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your Henry Ford Falcons. Number 0, Lily Diamond. Number 1, Caitlin Contrett. Number 2, Abigail Singer. Number 4, Kylie Piper. Number 5, Emma Lau. Number 6, Kayla McPherson. Number 8, Martina Palazzolo. Number 10, Maria Sorrentino. Number 11, co-captain Madison Bettis. Number 12, Lila Earl. Number 13, Elvira Gelai. Number 14, Amy Greenwood. Number 15, co-captain Taya Reddick. Number 16, Edison Johnson. Number 17, Michaela Nessa. Number 18, Maria Ross City. Number 20, Alex Allen. Number 21, Bailey Fitzgibbons. Number 22, co-captain Elizabeth Schneider. Your Falcons are coached by Chris Alston, assistant coaches Jenna Boyer, Brandon Troppins, Dominic Troya. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. And join me as we honor America by singing our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow, well, that was a beautiful rendition. You don't typically see the public address announcer taking on the national anthem duties as well, but that was fantastic.
Truly wonderful. It is actually my biggest dream to be a singer, but God did not give me that gift. So
Yeah, you're not going to go out trial for America's Got Talent or American Idol?
if I even had like a little something, like if I wasn't purely tone deaf, I would do it. I would try.
I sing really well in the shower, but that's all I'm going to say about that. At least that's what it sounds like, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, like the car is okay. If you put the music up all the way, I sound just like that.
Oh, man. Well, we are just about ready for game time here on this Friday evening. A beautiful night for soccer. It's high school girls soccer live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Lexi Ayala, Jonathan Turner here, bringing you the call here on this Friday evening, and we're excited to do it. And as you see, the teams here doing their huddles, something that's really common. Every team has a little different huddle. I've seen teams that dive into a pile, and a lot of excitement. When I coached at Groves High School here many years ago, not many years ago, it was 3 years ago, as the varsity coach, my team had the same thing they've been doing for almost 25 years, and it just kept being passed, the baton kept being passed on.
The tradition, yes.
The tradition, yes. So really, really cool. Comments coming in. Hopefully a good game. We appreciate you joining us here on this evening. As Jim Nance says, hello, friends. I got to be careful saying that. It is trademarked. But
Is it? I didn't know that's trademarked.
It's definitely trademarked.
Wow. I wouldn't think that you could trademark just hello friends. Don't we all say that?
What a great tight angle there. The head referee here for tonight's match. Sam Fisher on our cameras tonight. Best in the business. Tonight, Utica Ford will be in the burgundy kits here, going left to right with the kickoff. And in the white kits, Fraser Ramblers. Going right to left. Referee gets set. And we are underway here from Runkle Field. Utica Ford Falcons welcoming in Fraser Ramblers. Lexi Ayala, Jonathan Turner here on this Friday evening. Domenecci played that one inside. A lot of times you'll see her early in a soccer game. These teams trying to figure each other out. They'll move the ball around a little bit. Sorrentino looks to put this in the box. Right at the top of the 18. Not a bad ball. And Richie will get her first touch of the evening.
Yeah, pretty dangerous to already have a ball get inside near the attacking zone, be able to at least get a halfway decent shot off.
Fitzgibbons traps that and plays it out wide. Ball then given away, and the Ramblers now have really their first possession. That's Mary Seiger, the Ford junior.
That's the idea if you're Utica Ford. If you do lose the ball, that's the best time to get it back right after you lose it. Be aggressive back on that defensive end. Turn your offense into defense and then back to offense.
Good ball. That trap, though, that first touch will always do you in if you don't get it down under control, but gets it back. Want a good switch. Thought I heard a whistle. He just sounded like one. That's a great turn. His Bahar turns inside the 18, then finally cleared away, but not out of danger. It's brought down by Signs. Fraser gets it back. Good pressure here early on from them as this ball now will go all the way to Cudright, her first touch of the evening. That is not credited with a save. That is just a nice slow roller. But it's weird. Have you ever thought about this, Lexi? We talk about it all the time in the broadcast booth, but when you hit the post in soccer and in hockey, it does not count as a shot on target. Did you know that?
I wish I could say I did.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I did.
It does not count. When a shot hits the crossbar, hits the post, it does not count as a shot on target in hockey and or in soccer.
I guess
can't
that's
speak to lacrosse. Yeah. I don't know, but...
Wow, I guess that's why I don't do stats.
Flag goes up. Offsides they're called. The first offsides of the evening for Fraser. Again, a beautiful night here for soccer. We appreciate you stopping by. You want to say hi to anyone on the field? You want to call out one of your friends or family, your daughters, nieces? Doesn't matter. We will call them out here. Just put them in the comments, and we'll say hello.
Pfeiffer struggled at mid on that last possession to get the ball under herself and turn it around.
Jackson fighting hard. Now Jackson takes a shot, and that goes just wide. Good look there for Jackson.
I love the aggression out of Jackson as well. There was two defenders still pretty close in proximity in front of her, and she still decides to get around on that turn, bring her hips around, and let it fire.
So a real first good opportunity for either side here, just coming a moment ago from Mary Jackson. Now Sorrentino puts it up. Running onto that is Lau. She had that hat trick here on Wednesday. That goes out of touch. So a little end-to-end action here to start this match. Sometimes we don't see that till the second half where it starts to open up, but the game maybe opening up here a little bit early.
Absolutely, and from both sides, which is surprising as well. Normally in the first half, it's one team that kind of dominates the possession.
Good win back there by Fitzgibbons. Puts it up there for Mazza. Ball to touch. Ball switched here to his near side. Sorrentino the target. So I heard a whistle, and I guess we're going to maybe see a handling there. I don't know what that was for. I am a referee of past, not present.
I think you're right. At first I thought they were calling the offsides, that she got a step in front.
So a dangerous free kick opportunity here coming up here for the Falcons. Tia Reddick will stand over this one to get this shot on target at only a two-man wall. Two-woman wall, apologies.
They'll add a third.
Three, now they're adding three. This is a 4-5 with a shot block. Thinks you don't need five. This ball is deflected and then up and over.
Hey, maybe a good idea to bring an extra a third over to that wall because Taya Redding definitely wanted to go for their shot.
Here's
it looks
the
like they
replay.
could have set something up, but yeah, it goes straight into that middle person in the wall.
Back here in real time now. Our replay assistant Nathan on the replay duties here tonight. Fantastic. All the way back to Cudret. Cudret, a senior goalkeeper.
Sometimes it's just nice to bring it back to your goalkeeper just to stretch things out, just for the sake of spacing.
Oh, that's a great ball. Lau runs onto it, and then Richie clears it away. Well done by Richie.
Really gutsy by Richie as well to get that far out of the box, but good thing that she did.
Another opportunity here. Pfeiffer's right there, and that one cleared away. So again, we're seeing some end-to-end action, but the last couple moments here, Falcons getting some quality opportunities on frame.
And again, just Richie, the confidence to come out of the box like that far and play some defense when your defense, your back line needs that help.
Be careful in the box. This one drops down to Lau. Oh, right there to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer goes down hard. Referee says no.
Oh, and a total miscue on the pass.
Whew. So Jackson looks to put this one up, looking for Logan. Logan able to bring it down. She takes it out of touch. Number 21 on Fraser is my cousin. She's a beast, says Nick Cardaz. I can't pronounce that last name, so I apologize. We weren't giving phonetics for the people in the comment section, so I apologize. My daughter, number 12, Lila Earl, go Falcons. So comments coming in. Like I said, we'll keep reading them off. You put them in as long as they stay clean.
Yeah,
you know,
love
that's the problem.
I felt like when I was watching the broadcast Wednesday that you guys were talking right to me reading the comments like that. It was cool. It was cool. I like it.
So a foul called there on the Falcons. First one of the match. This ball put in by Chevalier. Not to be mistaken with Cavalier, which I had one of those in my early 20s. Good car. It was a manual transmission, not fun to drive.
I think that's what my dad had when he was younger.
So this ball put inside. Look at that, I think, for Sorrentino. And I'll go just wide. That'll count as a shot.
I can't tell if that was Sorrentino or not for sure yet either. But if it was, Sorrentino did a nice job at getting herself a shot off, but just didn't get herself square to the goal in time.
So just 9 minutes in, scoreless draw here from Runkle Field is this important Mac White matchup. Game number 2 for both of these teams in the league play. Again, Utica Ford got their first win in league play here on Wednesday against their crosstown rival, Sterling Heights Stevenson Titans. They are the reigning MAC champions in the white division, looking to do a repeat. All settled down. That was by Allen, and heavy touch, but will it stay on? Oh, great work. That's Bars. Barr puts us one in right at Cudret. She'll make the save.
And that's why you never give up on a ball, even if the touch was a little too heavy and it looks like it's going straight back to the defense. Barr just outran and out-hustled the defense, got there first.
Oh, that's a hard tackle. Foul there called against, I believe that's Logan. Second foul of the game.
Definitely not a purposeful foul by Logan. Both players were going for the ball, just an incidental physical contact type of thing that happens in this sport. Logan has done a good job at being aggressive on her, and that's just something that's going to happen sometimes.
So, Lexi, how you like being a part of the Michigan Soccer Network so far?
I'm having a blast.
Well, good.
I'm having a ball.
Glad to have you. Lexi's going to be part of our Flint City broadcast here this summer with both the men's and women's sides.
Oh, yeah, repping the Flintstones.
Too much on that one as it goes back to Richie. A little softer. That might be an opportunity for Lau to get on goal.
Yeah, and a good idea. Lau wanted it. You could tell that she was getting into her switching zone, switching that speed mode. She scored 3 goals Wednesday versus Stevenson.
Alden Widely just coming with a comment. My cousin, number 17, Claire Wise, let's go.
Let's go. Love the family tuning in.
It's great. Like I said, we had Grand Rapids, North Carolina. We had Virginia, New York here on Wednesday night. I mean, we've called games. We've had fans commenting all the way from Turkey and Israel during our broadcast. So
wow.
I would expect some of that tomorrow night. We've had Brazil chime in as well. So it's been very, very fun to bring these broadcasts to everyone, not just here in Michigan, but from around the world. We can actually say that.
That's amazing. It is. That's the cool thing about sports, though. I feel like sports and dancing are just, like a universal language. We don't all have to speak the same language, but we know what. We can understand each other.
I can play sports. I can't dance, so I don't. Richie gets his ball from her teammate.
I'm sure you can get a little jiggy with it. Just do a little fist pumping. Anyone can do a little fist pumping.
He's got to nod the head.
Yeah, exactly. Little Bob, feeling the rhythm.
So 27 minutes remaining here in this first half. 0-0, they say across the pond. 0-0 here in America.
Zip, zip, zilch, goose egg.
Well, look at that. Logan fighting hard. Her cousin called her the Beast, and she's fighting her way there strong on that far side.
Logan has the strength, and she does a really good job at composing herself, patience when she brings the ball down and gets positioning. On that one, it was just Taya Redding who had the speed on her.
Oh, I think went last touched off Sorrentino. Hey, look at that. I'm still a referee.
It's like riding a bike, right?
they're gonna give it to Fraser and the Ramblers. See a couple subs coming in here now for the Ramblers.
Fraser, number 9, Emma Wengler, number 18, Megan Pond.
So the part of our job that's fun is a lot of times we, as broadcasters, oftentimes hope that a name that we can't pronounce doesn't come in the game. Right? Being brutally honest.
Right, I'm like, that's normally not something we tell everybody,
no,
but it is the truth. Keeping it real on the Michigan Soccer Network.
As Mary Jackson goes up hard, ball will drop right there at the top of the 18. She'll try to get back. And then danger subsided there is, that's a foul. No, maybe not.
Oh, wow.
Nope. I'm going to keep playing.
Hey, I like it, though. I mean, soccer's a physical sport. I'm big on when it is a physical sport, just letting them play a little bit through some of that contact.
That was Barr there now on that far side. Oh, Lau now. Look at Lau will make her way. She's puts this one in for Sorrentino. Could she get a touch? No, she can't.
Oh, wow.
Contact drawn. No foul. We'll keep playing. As Richie picks it up.
Good for Lau, though, keeping her eyes up. She could have took that one-on-one, instead finds Sorrentino and just gives it just a little bit too much. Sorrentino might have got tripped up on the legs of the defense before being able to get a toe on it. But Utica Ford is getting into some of their transition opportunities. We're definitely seeing flashes here.
Allen plays it into Sorrentino. Looking to play that inside to Pfeiffer. Just too much on that one. Trying to thread the needle there. Barr played this up and ball back to Cudret. All the time in the world, something as a goalkeeper with your feet, I can tell you as a former goalkeeper, loved a lot of time, did not like the pressure.
Ah, you were a former goalkeeper, huh?
I am.
I was too scared to go back there. They tried getting me to. I said, I'll stay on defense.
Stay on defense. No, I was a goalkeeper, and, that back then it wasn't the focal point of a goalkeeper was not to be a 11th field player. But now as a goalkeeper, as the position has evolved, you need your goalkeeper to be a field player. They need to be technically sound with the ball at their feet. Need to make good decisions, and that can only come with being a part of practice and being a part of those technical drills that, while I was in practice, as a foul was just called in my early days, all I did to practice while I was waiting for scrimmaging and shots was taking PKs. So
yeah, tell me if you felt this way, because like you said, I do think that it's evolving and it's different now, but I feel like there was a moment there where it felt like, even on my high school team, that the goalkeeper was kind of shunned, like the kickers in football.
Like leopards or leprosy, right?
Yeah, like they weren't in on all the drills with us necessarily in practice, so it was just different. They were a part of the team, but a little bit over there.
Well, not all clubs and not all schools have the same resources as others, right?
Right.
Back then, the clubs didn't have dedicated coaching or coaching training sessions geared towards goalkeepers. Nowadays, high school and colleges will have a goalkeeper, coach who will train all the goalkeepers on staff. Sometimes you're lucky to only have, if you have more than one goalkeeper, you're really lucky.
Seriously.
In high school sports, right? And so, but yes, I mean, I was sent to the other side of the field, and I was left to my own devices for 45 to 60 minutes, and then for the last half hour, I was called upon. But that's no different than being in a game, though, either. Let's be honest. I mean, in a game, you're not asked as a goalkeeper to be around for, as Jackson puts this one inside the box. It goes up. Barr's right there. She'll get a head on it. Still in the dangerous spot. That's a foul. I'm like getting fouls right tonight here. That is the former referee in me. So, that's right. High five there.
Caitlin Cadret, goalkeeper for Utica Ford, definitely wanted to get on top of that ball. Instead, her defense has her back.
Don Fraser's calling out, saying, my daughter number 2, Caitlin Fraser, go Ramblers. Foul there, we'll keep playing, says the referee. Now this is Amante. Wise, out wide. Good possession here for the Ramblers. Can they get this in the box? They can. Ball goes to Barr, so get a touch on it. And that looked like they hit off, and it did. It hit off number 15, Tia Rettig. And they're going to call this the first corner of the match here for either side.
Here we go. I was waiting for a corner. See if we'll get an idea of any set pieces here. This is normally where coaches will throw in a set piece and try to set something up, a play to get someone open and find an opportunity. But most importantly on the corner kits, it's the second chance opportunities after the rebound.
Well, here comes the corner. It's going to be a bender. Oh, an head right there. That was Diamante. Got a head on that goes wide.
Really nice opportunity and a good ball that's high and came down right where you wanted it on target. Just didn't get that header shot on target.
It's a great ball on the corner, just unable to connect. And something we talk about a lot is execution, right? You get these opportunities, and so far, Fraser's had 3 shots, only 1 on target. Mm-hmm. It's what you do with those opportunities. You can talk about possession all day long. You can talk about you've had 40 shots, but do they go in? And on Wednesday, Utica had a tremendous amount of opportunity in that game, unable to execute in that first half, found their way in the second. Again, we still have a lot of game left here. We've got 60 minutes left in this game. So a lot can happen. This ball looking for Sorrentino. She'll go down, but nothing doing there. So Richie comes up with it.
Richie, always ready so far in this first half. She's staying on her toes, never falling asleep or getting flat-footed.
This ball will just go out. I'm pleasantly happy, Lexi, with the fact that the sun has gone between some clouds. It has really helped here tonight with our comfortability in this press box.
And I'm sure the players are loving it, too. I mean, this is perfect playing weather. It was beautiful, really hot and sunny out earlier, but now that the sun's going down, it's cooling down, but it still feels so nice out.
That's Earl on that wide far. Ooh, that's a foul. That might even be a yellow card type foul.
Yeah, I didn't see the defense try to do a tackle. It looked more of like a trip.
So that's the 5th foul here of the game so far against the Ramblers. So a dangerous free kick opportunity here coming up here for the Falcons. This ball comes in right towards that back post and goes out. Saw Schneider was right there. I think Sorrentino as well as Lau right there. Just unable to connect.
Yeah, quite a few opportunities. And talking about that game on Wednesday, it was Stevenson who only had 2-3 opportunities that first half, but did capitalize on the one big goal, the lone goal that they had in the entire game, where Utica Ford, sometimes it might just be a pattern where they're just working on getting settled in, because that first half against Stevenson, they had a lot of opportunities, but also only one goal. They didn't start actually capitalizing on those opportunities until that second half.
No question, as Jackson plays this ball, well, that's a well-played ball. Switch that point of attack. Immediately tried to put this one across the pitch again, but blocked by Lila Earl, the junior.
Yeah, Jackson led that pass perfectly. You always want to make sure you're shooting for it in front of the runner.
Logan, that ball's cleared away. So Lowell right there tied up, but she'll get by. She get touched, she does, and now she's in open field. It's 2v2, she'll cut it back. Cuts it back again. And a well-played ball by her back here towards her teammate Allen. Allen out wide to Sorrentino. Sorrentino puts us in top of by the 12 shot, and that's going to go wide. It's only their second shot here of the game. A well-placed ball right there at the top of the 12 by Sorrentino. Just unable to connect. Good connection on that one to put it on frame.
Utica Ford, though, they do a really good job at being patient. They'll pull it back and cut it back out when it's too crowded, when they want to find a different look, and they use their teammates and their passing and play team soccer really well, and they hit the mark, they get good touches, bring it down under control. It's just the shot wasn't square. She brought herself too far around.
So ball played up here. That's Barr will run onto it. Barr, one-on-one, puts it far post, and nothing but net.
Wow. And Barr with a big hug from her teammate. That's a great situation if you are a forward, a mid to get into. If you can just run, if you can just sprint and win that race and then play one-on-one with the goalkeeper, that's a perfect situation. And Barr had the intelligence, the IQ to know that she had the edge just to shoulder past the defense so that she didn't have to worry about them anymore. At that point, it was just against the goalkeeper.
A well-played ball, and now Fraser Ramblers up here 1-0 with 17 minutes to play. Delana Barr getting the goal for the Ramblers. This part of the match brought to you by Granite City of Troy and Northville. That's right, eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times is their motto at Granite City of Troy and Northville. Today is Fish Fry Friday. All you can eat fish and chips or French fries all day long. Head over to Granite City in Troy at the corner of 16 Mile and I-75, or the one in Northville on 7 Mile and Haggerty.
I kid you not, my stomach growled when you were reading that. It's dinner time for Big Lexi right now. Geez, what a confidence booster for Fraser to get up on Utica Ford. And Utica Ford is, who everyone would probably expect to win this game. So for Fraser to get up 1-0 on them has got to feel good and really put some energy underneath them.
No question about that. As we talk about it, right? It's opportunity, and so far in this match, Fraser has had the better of the opportunities,
right,
on frame. The Utica Ford is doing a great job of building up, especially in transitional play, making their way up, here towards the Fraser Rambler goal and Richie, but they haven't been able to find a way to get that last touch, that ever important last touch to get to go opportunity on frame. And this one's going to go out for a corner, their first corner of the night. So here's a fresh opportunity for them. Maybe capitalize here and get a goal.
And of course, an opportunity without capitalization doesn't do anything for the scoreboard, but it does make you feel good that you're finding those pockets, you're getting into those spaces, and you're starting to make things happen. Now you just have to finish.
Ball's coming in here now. All right, at top of the 6. Sorrentino gets a touch. Richie makes a diving save. That one almost snuck by, but Richie stands tall.
Richie has done a really nice job tonight. She looks confident in the goal. A senior leader for this squad. You can always count on your goalkeeper to be a big talker, a communicator, an extra coach out there on the field with you.
So as Jackson, when clears this up towards the goal scorer and Delana Barr. The Falcons get it back as this is played back by McPherson. Set pieces, I've mentioned this before, and funny, Steve's picked on me. He's our other analyst that you all know well. 40% of all goals scored come off set pieces. Does this giveaway? Jackson will make her way to the 18, one-on-one with Kudret. She'll put it off the post, save by Kudret. What a huge save that was to keep this 1-0.
Wow. Jackson had a replicate opportunity like Barr, a one-on-one situation with even more space than what Barr had, and it looked like a good shot just off the post. That always hurts.
Let's cue up that replay. Let's put that one on the screen. Look at this. What a beautiful save right there from Kudret. I mean, just an unbelievable save for her. And, wow. That might be a save of the year candidate right there.
Wow. And Kudret, another senior. So we have 2 seniors in the goal tonight for each of these teams in Fraser and Utica Ford. And that time it was Kudret showing her experience and her leadership, her qualities that she can do.
This is a game right here. This is a good game, 1-0. Seeing action on both sides of the field. Save from Richie, that diving save a few moments ago. On the flip side, we see that unbelievable save from Kudret. Just a phenomenal game here so far, Lexi.
And gosh, you just know, though, that Jackson's kicking herself in the butt right now because she can probably guarantee that's the most wide open opportunity that she'll get today. And it just hurts. And she did a good job at turning that defense into offense to get something going off of a steal.
And to be fair, based on her angle, I don't know if she could go anywhere else with that ball.
Right.
So I think that, trying to place it where she did, she made the right choice.
Yeah, she did.
And Kudret just made a phenomenal save to keep this game 1-0. This is ball now at the feet of Diamante. So swing it around. Oh, good cutback. It's Megan Smith. She's also a senior. Only 5 seniors on this Rambler side. 3 juniors. So 11 and a half to play here in half number 1. 1-0 is your score. Off that 24th minute goal from Delaney Barr. Kudret comes up with it right there at the top of the 18, as you see. Sauger went down. The way she landed was just awkward.
Yeah,
we're going to stop the clock.
It's a weird step.
In high school soccer, that's when an injury occurs and the referee stops. No different than college soccer. They control the clock on the field, stop the clock, and we'll wait till the next startup, and they'll put the clock back in play. Also happens on goals and goals as well.
Good to see Sager get up and walk it off on her own, but she definitely does have a little limp going on. the starting forward. She's a junior for this Fraser team.
We're now back in play. So Kudret will punt this one up towards midfield. Good ball work there from Lau. Looking out now here to Sorrentino on this near side. Falcons looking to answer that goal. Ball that's cleared away. Well done by that back line of the Ramblers.
The Lau to Sorrentino chemistry, though, has been wonderful. Lau's hitting her right on the money, on the target, every time on the passes to Sorrentino.
So the first offside there of the evening against the Falcons. Referee right there in place, the assistant referee, right there in place to make that call. Speaking of which, if you have the tug to want to be an official, whether that be at the high school level or, youth, doesn't matter. There are a lot of opportunity. They're looking for referees all across this state. There is a shortage.
Yes.
Go over to the MHSAA to learn more about becoming a referee. It's not that difficult to become a high school referee. I think it's sending in some money and taking an online test.
And it's good pay.
It is. Doubleheader like tonight, these referees are walking away with some money. Don't know how much. Well, good give and go back to Sorrentino. Top of the 18th, she'll fire one at the near post. Ritchie unable to catch it cleanly, but she'll come up with it.
Sorrentino is going to get one of these tonight. She's being aggressive while also balancing that line of patience with your aggression. She's just so composed within her athleticism. It's really pretty to watch, and Sorrentino is going to get one of these to go.
This part of the broadcast is brought to you by Commercial Graphics, the official graphics and printing partner of the Michigan Soccer Network. To learn more about Commercial Graphics and what they have to offer, head over to comgraphics.com for more information. All these beautiful banners out here at the stadium, all provided by Commercial Graphics, so we're excited to have them as a partner. Our new gear coming soon. We're excited about that. Clara Wise makes a cut inside here, looks to switch this to Logan right wide open in the middle of the park. So keep going.
Wise just didn't hit Logan exactly where she was running toward. Logan had to take a couple steps backward to gather that ball and bring it down, and it took a few extra seconds to let the defense to catch up.
Kamanucci. She'll get it back. God bless you. You're welcome. Allergy season up in full force here this week.
Oh, it's bad. I already started the Zyrtec last week, getting ready for it.
Next time I'll say Gesundheit, okay? I'll never forget that Seinfeld episode where George, he says, God bless you to someone, and his comment back was to the husband is, well, I didn't think he was going to say it, so I said it for him. And led to a divorce. So it's like, it's a great.
It's the little things,
it's
right?
The little
it's the
things.
little things.
Put out some Seinfeld here tonight. I'm sure people wonder. The young ones out there probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but.
Oh, everyone has to know Seinfeld.
One of my favorite shows, that along with King and Queens and The Office.
Everyone says I have to get past the first season of The Office to really appreciate
You do,
it.
because it really grows on you. It's that season 2 where it really starts to pick up. Ed Helms comes in, and he does a great job in that series along with a number of other characters. So
I got to give it another shot because I only did probably 4 episodes into the first season, and I'm like, maybe this just isn't for me. I have to try again.
Just under 7 minutes to play here in this first half. 1-0 is your score. We're live here at Runkle Field in Sterling Heights, home here of the Henry Ford II Falcons. Sorrentino looks to get a touch, and she'll try and chase this one down. As here on this near side. And it goes out for a throw-in.
Smart by Sorrentino to just let that touch by McPherson go. Excuse me, Del Monte.
So we'll see a sub come in. Palazzolo will step back on as you see McPherson step off, the sophomore. That was Pfeiffer. That's poked away.
And you see on this Sorrentino throw-in, the second that she steps in, there'll be that triangle formation.
Oh, Sorrentino puts this one far post. Lau was right there, just a little bit in front of her, and right behind that back post, that was Michaela Mazza.
Another opportunity for Sorrentino. That's just off target. But yeah, you always want to have other players come running in for that rebound, get a second chance opportunity, but I'm not sure if anyone knew that Sorrentino was shooting that off right away.
My father once told me, it was part of my driver's training, is expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
If you do that, life will come at you in a really clean way. If not, then you'll be surprised. And can't tell you how many times players, they are surprised that a ball is coming when they weren't expecting it. So get yourself prepared. You know, mind over matter. Is now Jackson makes her way up now on that far side. She cuts it back in. Left-footed towards Barr, who was open. Barr puts a leg up and then finally cleared away. Promising attack stopped there by the Falcon defense as Sorrentino will fight her way in this battle. She comes away victorious. Pfeiffer under pressure. The pressure right now from the Ramblers really having an impact here on the Falcons and their ability to hold and maintain possession in a promising way, positive way. Now the ball looking up for Sorrentino. And a smart heads-up play defensively.
Francesca Signs on that one does a good job at just getting it out of bounds, allowing Utica Ford to have a throw-in. Too close of a call when you have Sorrentino running right with you. She's quick, she's controlled. Just get it out of there.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that handling, but I'm also not involved in the refereeing decisions here. But you know, when you're trying to bring a ball, I understand why we're making these calls, right? But you know, the player had her hand, you know, where she's supposed to, was on their side. It hits her arm. You know, it wasn't above her shoulder. It was making herself bigger.
Yeah, I thought that was only supposed to be called if it's a purposeful, like intentional.
Well, I mean, how do you determine the intent, right? It's based on body positioning.
Right.
But we're just so, I think referees and families and fans and all of us are so used to seeing those called that it just becomes second nature, I think. Logan fights hard there, but good defensive play by the Falcons as they'll make their way now towards midfield. That deflects out, actually.
Logan does a really good job at getting possession and controlling possession, but sometimes loses it soon after. It would be better if she could get her eyes up sooner and find a couple teammates.
McPherson finds Pfeiffer here in the middle of the park. 3 minutes to go. Into Lau. Lau gets a heavy touch on it. Richie comes out and she'll collect. If she gets a better touch there, she might have an opportunity one-on-one with Richie.
Yeah, definitely not the touch Lau wanted on that one, but sometimes it just gets away from you.
Their ball played right there to their 9. And Lau. Pfeiffer out wide to Lau. That's a good ball. Lau puts his near post, and that's going to go wide.
The touches that Utica Ford is finding are beautiful. They're nice. But I think that they could allow themselves to get in a little deeper. I think that they have the time and the space and the control to be able to take a couple more dribbles into that box and get closer to that attacking zone into the goal. Come up with a better quality shot.
Barr brings it down for the Ramblers. Good work as that ball played into Lau. Lau has all the time in the world as she plays it into Pfeiffer. And a heavy touch, but able to be kept on there by the Rambler defender. I think that's Megan Smith. Trying to thread the needle there was Schneider, the senior captain, broken up. as we get closer to that 1 minute mark remaining here in this first half. Ball drops right to Lau, but McPherson will take over. Drops it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer out to Sorrentino. Give and go back to Pfeiffer, but not in the right place.
And it really does seem like Utica Ford, after that first goal by Barr on Fraser's end, that Utica Ford has controlled a lot of the possession after that. They're finding opportunities, but the defense is weathering the storm for Fraser's end and holding their ground, not allowing a goal to be scored before this half ends.
So 30 seconds to go here. Cudgett will put this one back up towards midfield. It's a good punt. So 12 seconds left here. Sorrentino tries to get it back.
5, 4, 3.
They look to take a shot from distance, and that'll do it here for this first half. What are your thoughts here?
Hey, I like that. At the very end right there, Sorrentino never gave up on defense. She turned her defense back into offense, found Lau. The two of them, Sorrentino and Lau, they can be lethal. The chemistry is there. The touches are there. I think that Utica Ford is not done yet. They're going to find some success in this second half. It's up to Fraser to hold the fort down and try to get more going on that offensive end.
No question about that. It's halftime here. It's scoreless. Sorry, I'm sorry, that's scoreless. I apologize. Wow, I was looking at the wrong screen. It's 1-0 here in favor of Fraser. Oh boy, got to update the numbers there. I apologize. We're going to add it right now. There it goes. My apologies to those Rambler fans out there. Don't hold me in contempt just yet. Either way here, we are headed to the halftime break. It's 1-0 here in favor of the Fraser Ramblers, getting a 24th minute goal off the foot of Delana Barr. We'll be back here. You're watching high school girls soccer right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our Founders Rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back here into Runkle Field. We're here at the half. It's 1-0 in favor of the Fraser Ramblers. Delana Barr, in the 24th minute, scores the goal that gives the Ramblers the 1-0 lead here. Going into the halftime break. We're going to take a look here at the halftime stats right now here. And these halftime stats presented by, I pull them over here. Geez, Louise. There they are. Yes, we are. We put them on your screen. Right there. There they are. Halftime stats presented by Ali Live Sports. That's right. The official stat provider of the Michigan Soccer Network and our high school girls season. Team management, communication app, and so much more. You can download the app right now on Android and Apple for free. So why not? Take a look. Anyways, let's take a look here. 5-3 shots in favor of the Falcons. Both teams sharing 2 shots on target. Corners are 1 apiece. Offsides 1 apiece. Fouls heavily in favor there of the Ramblers, a 5-1, and save count 2-1. In favor. That save, by the way, is I'm going to pull that one up. We need to pull that out and show that save. I'm going to go through the replays. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll show that save again by Cudret. It was phenomenal. That has kept this game 1-0 here. I mean, that was upper 90. She makes the save. It still almost goes upper 90, but off the crossbar comes out. And that's where this half ended. And it's 1-0. So don't go anywhere. We got a good game here. It's Friday night. It's high school girls soccer. What else would you want to do? I don't know. I mean, nothing, right? So don't go anywhere. You're watching high school girls soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network, live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook.
No better place to be.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our Founders Rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back here into the broadcast booth at Runkle Field. Live here on this Friday evening. 1-0 is the score. And we are going to take a look here at that replay first of Delana Barr and her goal. We'll start there, and then we'll look at that save by Cudred.
Play of the game.
That's right, so far. At least here is the goal. And well-placed far post.
Love how Barr wasn't even paying any attention to the defense next to her, just had her eye on the prize.
And look at this save. This is the save so far of the season And we're going to look at it again
I was gonna
because
say,
why not?
let's see it a
we
second
need.
time.
Oops, wrong one. I went too far. That's my mistake. My bad. I am the instant replay. Up, did it again. Let's fix. There we go. Got it right there.
Wow, almost does a back bend to get that ball.
I mean, just looking at that, that's just a beautiful save. And Nathan caught both of those, man. So well done, instant replay, man.
Killing it.
That's right. So we're here at the half. Minute to go here before we start the second half. And, good game so far, right, Lexi?
100%. Honestly, something that really stood out to me is the 5 fouls. A lot of people would say, geez, maybe you're playing a little too aggressive in the first half. But, hey, those fouls put you up 1-0. And I think that, being aggressive, even if you do have to deal with some of those foul calls and turning the ball back over to the other team, it really gets a chip on your shoulder. You have a different type of energy about yourself, and just, sports are all about letting that aggression out a little bit. I love to see it.
I do as well, and we are only moments away here from the second half, and I think it'll only get better. We oftentimes talk about this. It is a tale of two halves.
Right.
So I like to always say, and we saw the Ramblers take advantage of a missed, a self-inflicted wound there by Ford, a mistake that led to that goal. Mm-hmm. It almost happened again with the Jackson opportunity. Yes. And now we saw what happened on Wednesday. Utica Ford, coming out as a second half team and making some things happen. So, anything can happen here. We still have 40 minutes left in this game.
Especially with Utica Ford being a second half team, that's where Fraser has got to be locked in mentally 100% and figure out ways to, instead of just hold it down on the defensive end and be strong, they have got to figure out a way to bring it back to that offensive end, set up some things for themselves, get in transition, anything that you can do to get some opportunities for yourself.
No question, as we're seeing the huddle by the Ramblers. But, hey, this part of the broadcast brought to you by FC Barcelona Camps. That's right, FC Barcelona and their coaching staffs coming here to Michigan this upcoming July 3rd through July 7th at the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. If you want to be a part of that whole thing and save some money, all you have to do is head over to camps.fcbarcelona.com and type in the code FCBMSN, and you will get your chance to be taught and play soccer with some of the best in the world.
Hey, take advantage, everybody.
That's right. As we're back underway here, 1-0 is the score. Ramblers now going left to right in their white kits on your screen. In the burgundy kits going right to left are Utica Ford and the Falcons. It's a good turn. Lau loses a good defensive play. It's that ball played into Logan. Bar is offside by about 7 miles.
It's a good estimation.
You couldn't be more offside. Richie comes up with it.
Got a little too excited.
That was Cudret, not Richie. I apologize. They were almost wearing the same jersey, kids. I think they are.
I can't help but to think of what soccer would be like without the offside.
Oh, that's a hard foul. But we're going to keep going.
They're letting it go.
Is Lau now on the ball. Looking out there for Sorrentino. Now Pfeiffer, top of the 18, will fire one, and that'll go wide.
Just another situation for Utica Ford where, of course, that's a shootable situation distance-wise when you're top of 18. But they have the ability to take a couple dribbles or a touch pass inside to get a little bit closer. They just haven't found luck as far out as they are right now.
Something when the COVID-19 was going on and stadiums were empty, you lost the ambiance, right? You lost the crowd, right? Yes. You lost all that. And something I noticed as a fan of the game, when the crowd started coming back, I started to feel like broadcasters started talking a lot less. I don't know if you get the same feeling. Yeah, I felt like they started talking a little bit less and just kind of letting the ambiance and the atmosphere of the stadium kind of take over a little bit. Yeah. That ball offsides again, but it'll go all the way back to Cudret. But I don't know if you watch that as a fan of the game, if you notice you're seeing a lot more moments where you'll see these long pauses where the broadcasters aren't really communicating and talking and allowing, I think, some of the atmosphere of the game to kind of take over.
Yeah, I definitely think it makes sense when it was COVID time and you're stuck up in a little cubby hole all by yourself. You have nothing and, in some situations, nobody else to rely on. I know when I was doing Michigan State Student U broadcast, I was all by myself in the little cubby hole closet. So you didn't have a play-by-play with me or anything. I was both. I didn't have anyone other than my own voice. So you just really had to keep it rolling.
A foul and a free kick coming up here for the Falcons. Put this one in the box. Richie drops the ball. Rebound. Pfeiffer ties this up one apiece.
And that's on the importance. The importance of second chance opportunities, rebounds is huge. And Utica Ford, they've had a lot of opportunities so far today, but not a lot of second chance opportunities. And this time it was Fraser who was running right up the middle of the lane inside the box, ready to attack off of a rebound. Good read and react.
Oh, they're going to call this goal off.
No way.
I don't know what happened, but they're taking this goal back. So they're going to say offsides. We had the replay. Let's take a look at it. Let's put this up on the screen. Let's see how VAR works here on this evening. I don't know. So, yeah, but they're going to call back. Yeah, we're not going to. Yes. All right.
Wow.
Let's go again here. So,
though they still called that offsides, though, Pfeiffer still really, really smart play.
But that should energize this Falcons team as this ball played to Sorrentino. That's a great ball. Sorrentino runs onto it with a one-time shot. That goes wide.
Gosh, Sorrentino, so many times. She's so quick, so fast. That first step often leaves the defense a step behind her, and that's what gives her enough space to get that shot off to begin with.
Sometimes things in life befuddle me. That's my
I'm going to add that word to my dictionary.
Befuddle me.
I like it. Befuddle. Is that a synonym for shock?
Shock and awe, you know.
I like it. I haven't heard of befuddle.
My daughter asked me the other day, she goes, "Yeah, what does compassion mean?" I go, I don't know.
That's a hard word. I would be like,
hard word to wrap yourself around, right? Because
love and understanding, maybe.
I think this world needs a little bit more compassion and empathy, right? I think we all could use a little bit more in that in our lives.
Love, understanding, right.
Well, my daughter asked that question because she's learning that right now in school, compassion.
Aww.
Right?
It's good they teach that. That's cool.
That's right. That's right.
I don't remember being taught about compassion in school. I just remember y equals mx plus b, apparently.
I don't remember any of that. So
I don't remember how to do it, but I remember that.
Don't come to me for your math problems. Your problems will only get worse. This ball played up. Inside the box and cleared away. You know, the one thing we don't have the benefit of, we don't have 7 cameras looking at offside lines, so we get it, right?
Right.
This ball bounces to cut right there on the goal line. But hey, the referees are in position. They're having that conversation. Hey, you got to give. Hey, you have to have courage and bravery as a officiating crew to be able to even have that conversation. Bring someone over, talk about it. And hey, they were in the position to look at that call more than we were. So kudos to the referees for getting that right. I used the word befuddled because, from my vantage point, I have no idea what I saw. So, but they do. So that's all that matters.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by here on this Friday evening here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Whether you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, we appreciate it nonetheless. Your way of showing your love to us is by subscribing, by liking, by sharing. That's love. That's compassion.
That is. Best way to show it. Utica Ford on the throw, and they were able to get it back. Oh, stolen away again, but just weren't finding any open players.
That ball over the top looking for Barr. Out comes Cudret. Barr gets a touch on it. Cudret open goal. Barr's still fighting hard there, and the referee's going to call a foul, but this time on Barr. This game is picking up energy, and I love it.
Yeah, there's been quite a few opportunities where you throw that ball up high in transition, and it's a one-on-one or a one-on-two opportunity where you can make something happen.
Oh, look at this ball at the top, looking for Lau. Lau, there's contact, and another contact, and that's a foul.
And sometimes, as a defender, that's what you feel like is the only thing that you can do to not allow a goal. When it is a ball over the top of all the rest of your defense, everyone else is left behind, and you're the only one left there to defend it. Sometimes you just have to do the foul.
No question. Their ball at the top. Lau looked to run on it. Ritchie will come over. Make the pickup. Not a save, pickup. Still don't quite understand what makes it a save. Been doing this for a long time, and I don't know if it means you have to be on goal or what it means, but save is a save in certain scenarios.
And I really like as well how Utica Ford stretches out their forwards and their defenders. They'll pull the mid up on offense. A forward doesn't just stay at that forward spot. I've seen Sorrentino many times have shots on goal and then come back and still play defense all the way on the opposite side.
Almost like a wing back.
Mm-hmm.
All played here, this near side. Jackson comes over to defend for the Ramblers. You'll see Earl take a fall and get that ball to the Falcons.
Jackson, though, has done a killer job for Fraser today at controlling the mid. She is absolutely everywhere.
Ball played in. Logan will get a head on it. See Logan drop back more in a defensive holding midfield role.
Which I am surprised about because Logan was definitely working on trying to be a threat in that first half.
On Barr now. Good work there by Rettig. But yeah, you're seeing her playing more of a holding role in that 6 role. As now she gets a little higher. So they're playing a 4-3-3. Diamond in the middle. As Jackson brings it down. That one went out for a goal kick. I can't talk. I mean, unbelievably beautiful night. I mean, beautiful.
The sky.
Yes.
She's beautiful right now.
Sam, look at the sky.
Fraser, that was on the ball there. Beautiful look there, the sky in the background. Logan plays this one back. I hear a car. I hope it's not mine.
No, it would be mine. I have the worst car luck in the world.
Sorrentino makes a good run. She got Lau wide open. If she got that touch.
Gosh, great job, though, to Megan Chevalier to run with Sorrentino, who's one of the quickest players out there, and make sure that she doesn't get that ball off a touch over to Lau.
.29 minutes remaining here in this game. It's 1-0 in favor of the Ramblers off that 24th minute goal from Delana Barr. And that's where this stands. We had a goal called back in the 44th minute from Pfeiffer. Kylie Pfeiffer, the junior, was offsides. Just ball put back in. Drops right there to Earl, and that's cleared away. Now look at this Barr. Look at now Kudret. She makes contact. Wow. Good play, but the ball drops right to Barr. Kudret does an aggressive job there to prevent that promising attack.
Kudret was ready for some action right there. Wow, I love to see it.
Kind of reminds me of one of those YouTube videos I saw where a goalkeeper came out and did an actual football tackle on a player in that exact same scenario. Thank goodness she didn't do that.
I almost didn't know what to say. It's not many times you find a broadcaster speechless, but I just had my jaw dropped right there. Kudret, she's got the confidence after that play of the game so far, the big save against Jackson, and she's ready to make some more of those big plays.
So we were just informed that that's Diamond in goal. That's Lillian Diamond. Changed over at halftime for Kudret. So we apologize to all family and friends and nieces and nephews for saying that wrong. But either way, still a great save. Is Lau now looking out wide there for Sorrentino. Sorrentino puts it across and right in the hands of Richie.
Sorrentino, though, finally with a shot that gets where she wants it. This time it's Richie, though, who does not allow Sorrentino to get one to go yet. A beautiful ball, though, by Sorrentino. She continues to find opportunities, still hasn't capitalized on one of those yet. And with Diamond at the goalkeeper instead of Kudret, though, have to give props because you don't see a single drop-off at all with the switch and substitution.
Jackson tries to win this ball. This is part of the broadcast now brought to you by Basecamp Fitness Troy. Get those 35-minute HIIT workouts, which to me just seems crazily insane. I don't know how I feel about HIIT workouts, but they are going to get the job done. Located in Troy, Michigan. They just had their grand opening here back on March 27th. To learn more, head over to basecampfinishtroy.com.
That is the nice thing about HIIT workouts, though, is you don't need a whole hour of that. You're good off 30 minutes.
I feel like that 7-minute abs is probably better. But we love Basecamp Fitness Troy. They're fantastic.
Oh my God.
Ball up over the top.
Nice. Yes.
Sorrentino gets it back. At least for a brief moment we thought she did. And that one's cleared low and put right back in the mix. Continued pressure here. And more possession is for the Falcons. Transitional play for the Ramblers have been very, very successful for them tonight. Counterattacking and creating dangerous opportunities as the Falcons get higher up the field.
Wow, though. Fraser's defender Del Monte almost let Sorrentino have it back with a miscue on the clear out. Sorrentino was able to get back on it and create another opportunity for her team.
Oh, this ball in between. Jackson's going to try to run onto this. Can she get there? She does. Good fight. Shot far post, and Jackson puts them up 2-0.
Jackson had to get it back, and this time it wasn't Kudret in the goal with the game play of the game save, so she was able to get it in on Diamond. Jackson just continues to hustle 24/7. She's constantly running and finding those lanes, finding the spacing, and she's not afraid of a one-on-one opportunity. In fact, she embraces it.
See the replay there again. Look at that far post shot. Great location, great spot.
And Jackson makes it go off of a miscue. The defense almost had that gathered, had an opportunity to clear it out, but Jackson never gives up on a play. She's constantly running, making a turn on you, and having that really nice ball control to get it to go.
Great work from Jackson. We've seen that hard work rate all game long, just fighting hard. She had the opportunity in the first half. Again, saved by Kudret. A phenomenal save. Didn't deter her. And now here she is. She makes that goal here in the 54th minute to give the Ramblers a 2-0 lead here on this Friday evening in this Mac-White matchup. It's a good switch to this near side. Caitlin Fraser looking for Jackson. Jackson now taken down. Still has the ball to the Ramblers.
Ooh, nice ball control and cross by Fraser.
This ball switched over here to this near side, but goes right into the hands of Diamond.
And I think a thing, too, that might shock some people about Fraser is it's not that their offensive prowess is constantly controlling the ball in their offensive attacking zone for the majority of the game, but it's their strong defensive line that doesn't allow anything to happen.
Sorrentino tries to keep it on. She does. Sorrentino plays it back to Lau right there towards the 18, but oh, good overlapping run. Looking for McPherson inside the box. McPherson goes down. Referee says keep playing. Out wide to Earl. Schneider. Oh, this is a one-touch, and that's going to go wide.
That's that thing about Fraser is most of their defense as well is where the bulk of that senior group is at on that back line, making sure to not allow anything through, and they've done a great job at that tonight.
That they have is goal kid coming up here for the Ramblers, putting this one back in towards midfield. Sorrentino's now going to have it at her feet. Another good ball. Now Lau. Lau puts us in. A little touch, and that's going to find the back of the net. Believe that was McPherson. Oh, number 17. That's Mazza who gets the goal.
Wow, and that's the teamwork by Utica Ford finally paying off. The quick 1-2 touch passes that put it right on the money, right on target. The teamwork is outstanding, the spacing, and it started with Sorrentino finding the winger running from behind on that right side, the cross into the middle. Just beautiful passing and ball control out of Utica Ford, and it pays off.
The most dangerous lead in soccer is 2-0. I've talked about it many, many times before. If you scored 2 goals, the other team, and I know coaches say this, I'd rather be up 2-0 than be down 2-0. But again, that one goal changes the whole game.
It does.
Changes the whole complexion of the game, and it just did. We've been seeing them knocking on the door all evening long, just haven't found that one touch. We saw 6 goals in the second half on Wednesday night. They have the ability to do that, and we might see it here tonight.
And the senior, Michaela Mazza from Utica Ford, with the great goal there. That was finally one of the times that Utica Ford has been able to get closer to that 6-yard box rather than all the way outside near the 18.
And what a beautiful ball in. But I think it was Lau that put the ball in, right? Or was it Soren? Yeah, it was Lau that put the ball in. So
yep.
a great assist by Lau is going to call a foul here. Only the 3rd foul of the night called there against the Falcons.
Entering game Fraser, number 21, Loreline Logan.
Some substitutions here for Fraser. We'll see Logan come back in.
It's a hot, beautiful night here in Sterling Heights, Michigan, live at Runkle Field on this Friday evening.
We got the Friday night lights.
We do 14th of April. There's a foul now called there, I believe against Jackson. But actually the official pointed the other way, so I guess they're going to call the first foul. So the foul there against Utica. A little dangerous opportunity here for the Ramblers.
Still have some players communicating with coach, getting the message, trying to figure out the formation she wants to see.
So referee will walk this back. No vanishing spray here in these games. So number 6, this is De La Manta. Put this one in here for the Ramblers. So fire this one back post. It's a great ball, and that just goes through everything, including that traffic. Didn't hit a single soul all the way out past the goal line.
Yeah, it looked like a couple players jumped up, tried to get their head on it. Never got a piece.
Popcorn will do that to you if you don't eat it properly. It'll make you choke.
Also, if you swallow the kernels, they'll start popping inside your tummy.
Oh, boy.
It's not a myth.
It's one of those old tales I've heard.
It's real.
There's Siger fighting hard there, but now ball played out here to the goal scorer, Mazza. Logan was up high, brings that one down, pops it up. And a good win by the Falcon defender. Lau, it's a heavy touch. But Sorrentino now has it. She goes back. Well, like to that. That wasn't intentional. It looked good along the way. This ball put in for Mazza again, and Richie comes up with it.
Hey, even though it wasn't intentional, it did look good, and they don't care if it is as long as you get that shot off. But again, I just think the distance is a little too deep for some of these shots out of Utica Ford.
So under 19 minutes to go here, 2-1 to score.
And it wasn't like that shot was the only option available either. I do think it was Lau, who was running in on that opposite side. If that could have been a cross field pass instead over the top, that could have been an opportunity as well.
So Jackson on the ball. She scored a goal here back in the 54th minute for the Rams. Going to be a 2-0 lead, and then Mazza in the 57th getting one back for the Falcons.
Logan again doing a nice job at sealing off the defense. She always gets the defense stuck to her backside, and that's where you want them so that you can find that spacing and look around.
Ball played back by Logan, puts it towards Jackson. A little header back to Jackson. Good work from Schneider. Foul called. The 9th foul of the game against the Ramblers. Oh, somehow this goes to Mazza. She bring it down. She'll take a shot, and that's going to deflect. Lau right there, then finally cleared out. Last touch there by Megan Smith, and second corner of the night coming up here for the Falcons.
So Falcons will have another opportunity here with the corner. But that one's tough. A transition fast break opportunity on that last one where the ball comes off the top of the foot instead of the side with just not enough power on it.
Reddick will take this corner kick here once again for the Falcons. And put this one back post. Sorrentino was right there. She couldn't bring it under control. Now Pfeiffer looked to fire one, but that one's cleared away by Jackson. Jackson can do it all here for the Ramblers. She can score and she can defend.
Mm-hmm. Truly.
It's now a foul once again called against the Ramblers. Hey, you know, in a league matchup, physicality is really, really important part of the process towards winning games. And right now the Ramblers have the lead. They're going to continue to be physical here, knock the Falcons off their game. And I think we're in for a last 16 minutes here, a fun ride, Lexi.
100%. I mean, you can just tell the chip on your shoulder mentality that the Ramblers have, and they're playing with it.
Good work. Ball is still on. Mazza crosses this towards the 6, and Richie will run onto it.
And I think what we're seeing is some of that anxiety type of, oh my goodness, we're still down one type of mentality come out of Utica Ford right now. Where it's they're playing with in a rush instead of with quickness and patience with that quickness. It's more of a rush.
And you still got 15 minutes to go. You're not at this. You're not in rush mode. Panic mode yet. Right? You still got time. Stick to your game plan. They've had a lot of opportunities. They've created a lot of quality opportunities, and now it's just about putting the pieces together. Hey, you know what? Anything can happen in these 15 minutes. We're excited. We're excited that you're joining us here and watching us right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch.
And hey, sometimes playing with that little bit of extra urgency that our hair's on fire. It's a double-edged sword. It can work out really great for you, or it can turn out a little too much.
Mazza looking for Lau. Lau tries to get the ball. She does. Down by the goal line. Puts it into the 6. And Richie makes the save.
Wow. Wow, Lau. I mean, she has done a great job at working it. Her footwork is impeccable, especially in one of those high-stakes situation where the ball's going out of bounds and the defense is right there. She's always on top of it.
Can't say enough about Lau. And this game would be different, and I think we could both agree on this, is you're missing Madison Bettis, who had 2 goals on Wednesday, a couple assists. She had a phenomenal game. She's a force to be reckoned with on this field as well. She's not here tonight. And this game, the complexion of this game would be different having a player of her caliber on the field tonight.
No doubt about it.
Reminder, tomorrow afternoon, we'll be out at Troy Athens High School as they welcome in Macomb, Dakota at a 1 p.m. kickoff. Live coverage beginning at 12:45 tomorrow. And then after that game, we'll pack things up, make a 45-minute drive to Dearborn, and do it all over again at 6 p.m. as UPSL Game of the Week. Cedars FC versus United West. Pre-game coverage begins at 5:45 p.m. I will be solo tomorrow for both those games.
Oh, solo
I'll carry the load tomorrow. Done that many times.
So how many hats you wearing tomorrow?
27 is the ball played here near side. Mazza tries to put this one in. Instead, it will deflect out for a corner. Third corner of the night. You can hear it from the crowd. Someone get ahead of on this ball.
I want to see something happen here. This is a great opportunity to capitalize with one of those set pieces. You know what to expect out of a corner. When a lot of a soccer game, you don't know what to expect. This is something that they can be ready for.
This ball comes in. And then deflected out off of Rettig. Now for a goal kick.
Fraser, number 12, Aaron Sager.
This ball played in.
No,
69th minute, 11:16 to go in this game. Logan on the ball for the Ramblers, plays it short here to Jackson. Jackson puts it up. Not a bad ball at all. Siger making that run, and smart of Rettig tries to shield that one out, and she does. Smart play defensively by Rettig.
Absolutely. Anything that you can do to get the ball back, Utica Ford is going to want to do right now. And we might even see a situation soon where they sub out some defense and throw in some more forwards.
Ball looking for Lau. Heavy touch and then cleared out of touch. Situation where you're going to see a team like Fraser, who's up in the lead right now. They're going to try and take as much time off this clock as they can. They want to slow this game down.
Let that tick-tock.
Met by pressure. You don't want to get that one away there. Logan, good win.
Logan, I mean, she's almost always in the right positioning.
Can we start up top earlier in this game and now where she's playing more of that holding midfield role? Well, good ball. Out comes Diamond, comes up with it. That was Siger that was right there for the Ramblers. But yeah, you know, if you're Michael Leone, the head coach of Fraser, you know, you're slow this game down, right? We want to make sure that we can do everything we can to, you know, stop possession, stop promising attacks, you know, delay if we can. On the flip side of that, you know, if you're Chris Alston, you want your team to move forward as much as possible. You know, we're not talking about playing direct balls, but, you know, get your ball up to your 9, get it up and start trying to hold balls, figure things out. They've been very successful moving the ball from the inside of the field to the outside of the width tonight, using that to their, you know, these balls coming across top of the 18. They've been very effective with that. They just haven't had, you know, that last piece we keep talking about, right? They've had, you know, again, Mazda got on the end of that cross from Sorrentino, which was fantastic. I mean, Lau. But, you know, again, that's been their mentality today. That's been their philosophy is get that ball out wide, bring it in, and create some chaos. And they found the one goal. They're looking for that second one.
And really, Fraser's had it their way. They've been able to play their pacing most of this game, slowing it down and just holding the fort down type of style and just taking what's there when the game gives it to them. Utica Ford loves to play fast, get in transition, find some fast break opportunities wide. And they haven't been able to just capitalize on those, even though they found a few.
So they wanted maybe a foul there on Lau, but no, referee says keep playing. Love the chatter in the stands.
Mama Bears are something serious.
Yeah, they are.
Really, I would know, trust me.
Jackson and Logan right there. You know, maybe a little miscommunication between the two of them. This ball was tried to be cleared away by Smith, but then Sorrentino gets a piece. Looking there for Mazza. And then cleared away.
Yeah, really surprised that Jackson was dribbling that ball for a moment toward her own goal. I know she was trying to find that spacings to turn it back around, but it's dangerous.
Oh, that's a foul. It's only the 5th foul of the night against the Falcons. 10 in favor of the Ramblers.
And again, just another situation where Fraser's able to take their time as much as they possibly can.
Take your time as this ball is played into the box. Diamond will come up with it. And she'll play that immediately, even though her team is still trying to catch up. Brought down by Pfeiffer.
And Diamond's also just a junior who's done a really nice job coming in and filling the shoes of the senior goalkeeper in Cadret.
This ball up now. Jackson will try to run onto it and keep it on the pitch. She does. Puts this one into the box and then cleared away. A lot of space right now in the middle of the park. Both these teams trying to weather the storm, so to speak. All intended there for Mazza. Smith for the Ramblers will knock this out. We have 5:42 to play here in this one. 2-1 your score. The one goal in the first half in the 24th minute, and then we've had 2 goals here in the second half. Splitting sides for each team getting goals. It's 2-1. Last 5 minutes going to be some good ones here as you're watching this high school soccer matchup. Mac White league match between the Utica Ford Falcons and Fraser Ramblers.
And Mazza really could have found herself in a position wide open, just her against the goalkeeper on that last possession, but Smith did a good job at cutting inside on defense, not letting Mazza to get on the inside, forced her to get out, and couldn't get a toe on the ball.
So Mazza Try to get that ball there and cleared away, and now throwing coming up here for the Falcons. Palazzolo, that's a great ball into Lau. She's inside the 18. Cuts it towards the goal. Puts it towards the penalty spot for Pfeiffer, I believe, and that was cleared away.
Lau did so well at being patient, waiting and baiting that defense to jump at her just to draw it back to the other side, but just let the ball get a little too far out.
Ball put back in the mix. Mazza runs over. Well, that's good conversation by the goalkeeper and Richie. I know people at home might will say that's a touchback, but that's not really intentional. I don't really see the referee crew here making that decision tonight. 4 minutes to play.
Right.
Logan puts it up over midfield. Jackson runs into Schneider and then clears it up. Good work by Diamond to knock this one up over midfield. Now we're seeing a little bit of kickball here. There you go. That's what you got to do. You got to settle it down, right? And then
bring it back, force the defense to stretch themselves out and give you some more space to work with.
That's Barr. And if you know, she was playing much higher earlier. Clearly, Leon is the foul there. That's the 11th of the night on the Rambler. Leon coaching Barr. You know, having her play further back, more defensive-minded now, right? Your goal now, get out of here with a victory, coming into, you know, enemy territory, so to speak, right? League matchup. Didn't, you know, you were finished 4th last year. Now you have a chance here to take on a team that, you know, by all accounts, a really good team. This ball is played in, and Richie will easily grab that one.
No, really. If Fraser can hang on to this 1-2 lead here and win this game out, I mean, that's an upset, and that's going to be something where they're going to have to feel really good about themselves and play with a different type of energy for the rest of the season, because now they know what they're capable of and who they can beat.
Diamond will pick it up and look to put this one back in play immediately as we get ever so closer to 2 minutes remaining in this game. Schneider. That's Pfeiffer. Looking for Sorrentino, but that's going to all go all the way to Richie.
Sorrentino's fast, but she's not that fast. There's a lot of heat on that touch. No way Sorrentino would be able to get a hold of it.